Yo, what's going on, Geysers here, and welcome back to some more Dragonstone 3D Return to the Lair, where in the last episode we battled Hollow and obtained the Dragon Scale. And in this episode we are going to be, step 1, replenishing our health, because we certainly lost a lot of it last time in that battle with Hollow. But we're not even going to be collecting a new essence this episode, nor are we going to be battling a boss. This level is going to be, this episode is going to be entirely dedicated to the Dragon Scale, and specifically learning about it, because up until this point, every essence has pretty much had their time to grow on us. We learned about the Dragon's Wing straight away because we had to glide to the exit when we got it. The Dragon Spirit doesn't really require an explanation because it's pretty intuitive to, well, everyone. The Dragon's Eye had us look through a wall first so that we understood how it worked, but the Dragon Scale so far hasn't had much because we haven't had a lot of fire to deal with yet. Well, let's do just that. So you may remember that when we first entered the Impossible Room, Daphne said this. Well, now we do have protection. It's called the Dragon Scale. The Dragon Scale can protect us from fire, but not from lava. It may sound confusing, but that's what this episode is going to be dedicated to. And believe me when I tell you that this design is brilliant. So let's just jump in. Welcome to the Lava Domain. The entire purpose of this level's existence is to help you learn about the Dragon Scale. So, the best way to discern when you shouldn't have the Dragon Scale equipped is look around. Do you see fire in the air? Do you see lava around you? Do you think the level's getting off a red hue? Then maybe it's time to put on the Dragon Scale. And also, don't worry, there are no treasures to collect in this level because its sole purpose in life is to show you how this thing works, like I said. So, step 1. Walk through the doors, take out your crossbow, aim at the dragonlings, and fire twice at each of them to take them down with the fire arrows. Once you do that, run straight over here to grab this mana. Ignore that one, because if you do, you're probably not going to be able to make it back because the bridge behind you falls. So don't worry about that. But we can move all the way over here to the right, hopping across these platforms, grabbing the mana as we go, and also a heart container to restore both up to full. Because you'll notice that so long as we have the Dragon Scale on in these fire environments, our mana will slowly chip away. Not as drastically as, say, the Dragon Spirit would, but it's slowly chipping away. That said, if we were to take the Dragon Scale off, then all of a sudden our health starts dripping away. And that's not something we want to deal with either. So we don't want to do that. Once you grab the heart container, drop back to this platform right here, stand towards the back and get a running start to leap at this platform right here, because jumping through the middle right there is suicide. Take out your crossbow to deal with this tentacle creature, and then jump over here, grab these arrows, and jump up on top here to grab this little mana right here, although it doesn't really matter how much mana you have going into the next section, because they're going to give you mana as soon as you go through. But that's all there is to know at this point. That to equip the Dragon Scale once you enter any fire realms, and the most important lesson this room is meant to teach most people, because most people when they come in here they're like, ooh, I can jump in lava now. Nope, can't do that. So they teach you that lesson. They teach you that you should probably have it equipped in fire environments, and beyond that I think that's all there is to know about the Dragon Scale. So now let's put our skills to the test. If the Lava Domain was meant to teach us about the Dragon Scale, then the Lava Geysers, nope. Then the the Lava Geysers are meant to put this to the test. So, see this lava right here? This lava is deadly. Don't step in it. And also the blasting fire that comes out of the lava is deadly. So don't step in it. Basically, so long as you're in the fire environment, you're fine. You can walk through certain flames, but not others. The flames coming out of the Lava Geysers, they cannot be touched. So don't touch them. Step 1, first off, we're going to move over to this section right here and grab this mana container, because we're going to have to start using a lot more mana in these final sections of the game. And then we're going to walk along here to go over here to the left and grab these 2 treasures, along with the mana that comes with them, and the goblet that's over here. And then I believe there's a treasure, yep, there's a treasure over there as well, so let's leap out to this small island right here, grab the mana, and the goblet is going to be mana around almost every corner in these fire sections, because we're going to be using a lot of it, like I said. So then we're going to head up this ramp, and move along here, going to be dragonlings that pop up, so we're going to use our crossbow against all of them. Count of 1, count of 2. Hello, you snuck up on me. Bye-bye now. And where did everybody go? I don't know. You underneath the thing now? Oh, no, did you run into the lava? I don't know. We're just going to ignore them. And we need a lot of mana right now, so let's grab this. Alright. So we're going to wait for these to pop down, jump on top of the rock, wait for it to be blasted into the air, jump it onto this platform and roll to a stop, and then drop down one layer lower to grab the red, grab the health, wait for the rock to drop, jump over 2, and then land on the second one and roll to a stop on this platform right here. The camera angle is going to adjust, so you got to be ready to change your positioning for that. And then this is the final stretch of the level. So drop to this platform right here, the one over here to the right. You can take these guys out if you want. I'm probably going to do it. Yep, here's 1. Here's 2. And then now I'm going to move to the exit. And that's Lava Geysers done. Step 1, run to the right, take out your crossbow, equip the fire arrows, and shoot the spider in the face. Dealing with it with a sword is not preferable. Anyway, now we're safe. We can take off the dragon scale now, and replenish any mana that we may have lost along the way. So those 2 levels, like I said, were meant to teach you about the dragon scale, so you hopefully have a general gist of how it works moving forward. We're not going to need it for this room, but it's good to have that knowledge in your hand, because we will need it for the next episode, and pretty much every episode moving forward. But anyway, the point of that was just to teach you about the dragon scale, as I've said for I think the 20th time at this point. So now it's just a regular old-fashioned level. So run to the top of the stairs, jump up onto this wall right here, and you'll reveal that it's not actually a wall, it's more of a cylinder. So roll inside and grab the heart container found within, and then grab onto the ladder and climb our way back out. And just to make sure I grabbed all the treasures in the last section. Yep, 76 out of 76. There are 100 treasures in the entire game, by the way, consisting of, I think, 40 treasures, 30 goblets, 20 crowns, and 10 diamonds? No, 10 crowns and 20 diamonds. Okay. But yeah. Yeah, so that's what it all consists of. Which means we're coming up on the end of the game. Alright, so we're going to move through this room, and there's going to be 4... No, the 4th one's unlocked yet. Okay. There's going to be 3 doors and 3 knights. Take out your sword and run straight for the back. First one to come to life is going to be this one over here. You want the first knight dead before the second one comes to life, because the second one has a mace, and the third one's going to come to life in the back of the room, and he's the most dangerous because he has an axe in his hand. So you really don't want to take damage by him. Unfortunately, I did just that. And that is the doorway to the next section of the game, which we're not going to be accessing this episode. So this episode was, like I said, dedicated to learning about this bad boy right here. And you'll notice, now that we're not in a fire environment, we're not losing any mana. In fact, if we go up to this fire right here, we don't even lose any health. Or sorry, we don't even lose any mana. So it's good to know. The one thing that's a little fuzzy to some people is when you have to put on the dragon scale, but that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be teaching you the general gist of when to and when not to put on the dragon scale. It should be pretty self-explanatory, though. Basically, if you see red hueish flames all around you or lava, that's a pretty good indication. Anyway, that's going to do this episode of Dragonstone 3 Return to the Lair. So, I would like to thank you all for watching. See you for the next episode, and until then, it's been a Game After 13. Signing off, saying, hope you have a glorious day, and I will catch you next time for some more Dragonstone 3D Return to the Lair. Goodbye!